Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, on Wednesday, the Kenya Pipeline Company shocked Kenyans after donating 3 million Kenyan shillings to Dorcas Rigathi Foundation. Rigathi Gachagwa's wife has a foundation, an office that is being funded by the government, just like Musalia Mudavadi's wife, Mama Tesi. She also has an office. It was officially launched. But then, Kenya Pipeline is on the list of assets that is set to be sold by this government. The reason is that it is a non-performing entity. So the question is, how can a non-performing entity donate money? That is the first question. It is failing, it's making losses, but they are busy here donating money, not to the poor, to someone who has an office being funded by the taxpayers' money. I look at that. Then I ask myself another question. How can a government corporation making losses donate money to the wife of the sitting deputy president, who is the overseer of the government corporation? Gachagwa is overseeing the government corporation on how they are performing. Then his wife goes there to receive a donation of 3 million. How possible is that? Then again, I ask myself another question. We have been seeing Gachagwa making trips outside the country. And whenever he gets out, his wife, Dorcas Rigathi, always accompany him. What do these people normally bring back home? If Gachagwa has gone there for the work, unaenda upatana na watu pale, well-wishers and other people. Yeye anaenda kufanya kazi gani? She has an office endorsed by the government. Why can't she look for funds outside Kenya when she travels outside? In that way, it is a big plus. Because what I'm seeing here, it is government to government. And the question is, how does this expenditure resonate with the public spending laws? And by the way, why this foundation and not any other foundation? Because they look like government to government. So, how? At least it would make sense for me, and I know for many Kenyans, if Kenya Pipeline Corporation Company was donating 3 million to the people affected by the El Nino floods. For me, it will make sense. Waende in Lower Eastern, waende Mandera, waende Garissa, waende huku Kambani, waende Budalangi. Mount Kenya, kuna areas that have been affected. Then you donate this money in form of food, cloth, medication to these people. For me, it will make sense because it is from government to the people direct. But here, Kenya Pipeline, which is a government entity, donating money to the wife of the sitting deputy president. It is government to government. And the worst is that one entity is making losses, but donating to another government entity, a person who is in a better position of influence to get funds elsewhere. Atembe huku nje. I look at this, then I wonder, really, is this government serious? Why was Dorcas Rigathi taking that money? Natuambia boy child rehabilitation. There are many ways she can get money, and she's in a better position of influence to market what she's focusing on to work for, because she's championing for the boy child rehabilitation. She has a platform and she has a better way to make money for that program she's running for. Siku ingine tulisikia Rachel Ruto akituambia kwamba she's advocating for faith diplomacy. Then we looked at that and we wondered. Margaret Kenyatta, she championed for child health care. It was working. It was better. And the people realized the need to put money into that. So babies were treated free maternity care for the babies. But if you look at these two, and the manner in which they are collecting money for the activities they are championing for, then you find people who have failed completely to take a serious position to create even a legacy for themselves. Something that will make Kenyans remember them for. We cannot remember Dorcas Rigathi for getting money from KPC to go and fund her project. We cannot remember for that. But if she would have flied to somewhere, kule walikuwa wameenda huko nje. Unaona wanaenda UK, wanaenda Australia, then you go and sell your manifesto. Then you get some funding from there. We can appreciate this. Uleta dola hapa Kenya. Lakini ukimbia hapa kwa kampuni nyingine, hizi kampuni nafaa zienda kwa children's home, zile zinakuwa run na sio serikali. Wapeleke huko misaada, wasaidie wanafunzi, kama ni school fees, kama ni chakula, kama ni health care. In that way we can appreciate them. Lakini sio kutoka kwa government unaenda kwa government. There is someone who's trying just to appease the gods. Yes, that is it. This impunity of highest order that Kenya Power is trying to praise some gods, appease them, make them happy, and maybe someone is trying to secure his job. Sababu tumeambiwa itauzwa, na hao wana pesa zinatoka wapi? So you do so to appease someone, to make them happy, wa kutetea kwa njia nyingine. They're siphoning our money. Then unasikia serikali inahitaji tena to pump more money so that they can keep on the operations. This is scandalous. Gachagwa aambie bibi yake arudishe pesa. Watafuta njia zingine za kutafuta pesa za kufanya kazi kama hiyo. Sababu hata hiyo ofisi bado inapata pesa kwa ushuru wa mwananchi to run the programs they are doing. Kuna ile ya Musalia Mudavadi sports, kuna ya Gachagwa sports. So how do you use power when you have a chance and a privilege like this one? Is this a way you can run your program? Alafu mtasikia KPC wanahitaji pesa ya kusaidia, sijui inaanguka, na tumeona mtu akienda huko anatoa pesa huko. But we cannot be told on how they are using this money. There is no audit of that office, but they are taking money here and there. So kwa KPC wameandika chini, we have donated this amount. Where is the value for that money? And why Dorcas Gachagwa and not any other person? Kwa nini wasiende kule wapea watu wameadhirika kabisa? Shida kubwa tuko nayo ni hii janga ya El Nino. But they cannot see that. What they are seeing is the wife of the deputy president, but not the suffering Kenyans. This is impunity of the highest order. It should be stopped. We should not entertain such. It should come to an end.